I wanted to make a follow-up video on my previous PMD or personal microderm video after I had a chance to use it and kind of show you a little bit more about the device. So again, you'll have to excuse my appearances as I just put my pajamas on and my hair is not done. So sorry about that. I'm really glamming it up for these videos. I usually do, but anyway, so again, we're talking about the PMD Personal Microdermabrasion. It's a nice little at-home kit, and actually since my last video, I have shopped around a little bit, and places like Shop in BC, QVC, places like that actually have them for a lot cheaper than $250. 1 week they were on special for $199. Shop ABC actually had them for I think $125. I mean, you can even get them around the 100 mark, so really good a deal. So I really wouldn't recommend going to the PMD website and paying $250, just because you can probably find them on sale. Plus places like QVC and Shop NBC usually have where you can just pay like $20, try it for a month, and if you like it, then they charge you a little bit every 30 days, something like that. So it makes it a little bit more affordable. So anyway, on to what you will get when you open your box. You will get, first and foremost, an instructional DVD, which I highly recommend you watch and not just watch me talking about it, because that's not really gonna do enough for you. But I've watched this 8,000 times. I actually watched it 8,000 times before I even bought it. And then I watched a ton of YouTube videos on other people's, experiences with it. So anyway, really study this hard, watch it. Because you can actually really damage your skin with this device. So just be very careful, very, very careful. So this is what the device looks like. See here, just a little wand here. And it comes with two different cases or covers or whatever you want to call it. One for the very skinny disc, and then a larger one that you put the larger discs in, okay? It also comes with blue and green discs. The blue being the very, very fine discs, and the green are even more fine. So they actually do have a red one, which is extremely concentrated. So that would be for very, 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 very rough skin, or if you've done it a million times, you can move on to the red ones, but you can order those separately. They do come in a little bag. You do get several of them. Like I said before, I think it was 6 of them. 6 of each, so it's a lot. I have not tried the blue yet. They recommend you using the more fine one a few times before you step up to the blue. So I've only used the green. My skin is very sensitive, so I have to be really careful how much exfoliating I actually do. But on the other hand, I do a lot of exfoliation, so I can handle exfoliation, but I do have sensitive skin, if that makes sense. So just make sure if you have really sensitive skin that you do a little test area. They say on the video to do it on your hand, but I found my hands are much more sensitive even than my face, if that makes any sense. But my face is used to exfoliation, where I exfoliate my hands, but not near as much as my face. So I would do just a little spot on your face first. Anyway, so back to this. There's a filter in here that is, you just wash it every time, but you put it in, and then you just pop on the disc, and you have to get it really, really good on there too, like that. And then these caps just screw on, and you want to make sure that it's really pushed in there. Otherwise, if it's up high, it's going to, I don't know what that was, but it's not good. It's not good if it makes a sound. And then it comes with a little charging cord. You just plug it in. it broke already. No, I swear it didn't. Okay, seriously. Normally it's not that hard. There you go. It wasn't plugged in all the way. So, anyway, it's a little loud, but not too bad. So, things that you will need as you're going to do this procedure. They actually do come, they do make a starter kit. The PMT brand does that comes with like a cleanser, toner, and a cell renewing cream, which sounds really appeasing and I didn't know about until I just discovered recently after this, so I would definitely like to give that a try. I do use all Aveda products, so that's what I'll be using. I tend to very rarely stray from that, but maybe for just this I will. And it's not something you use daily, it's just something you use while you're doing this treatment. So, but anyway, you want to cleanse your face first and then let it dry a bit. So your face will feel very, very dry. I actually hate it, but that's how it works the best. And you'll want some cotton pads for your toner afterwards. And then whatever toner you do use, make sure it has no alcohol in it whatsoever. I use the Aveda Skin Firming Toning Mist, and it's really nice to spray, but you do want to use a pad with it because it actually wipes off some of all the dead skin cells, so it's nice to use that. And then you are going to want to use a serum afterwards. I like the Tourmaline Charge line from Aveda. It's a radiance fluid, and also the hydrating cream I'm going to use after. So I would always do this treatment at night, as you are going to get very red. I would never do it in the morning before you're going to go on, so a heavier cream to use at night would be ideal. Their cream and serum that you, and toner that you would use with it is like a cell renewing cream and cell renewing serum. So if you're not going to order the skincare set with it, then you'll want to make sure you get some sort of cell renewing collagen boosting serum and cream to use afterwards, because you're basically removing several layers of your outer skin to reveal newer, fresher, almost like baby-like skin. So obviously that skin is super sensitive. It's like brand new skin. So you need to shield it from light, make sure you're putting SPF on it. It basically feels like you're sunburnt the next day, kind of. I took it really easy on myself. I, used the finest disc. I only did it once, and so I probably could have went a little harder, but I was still red a little the next morning. So definitely less abrasive than the microderms that I've had in office, but it could have been more if I chose it to be, but I didn't, I'd rather go a little at a time, so, which I would highly recommend you guys doing as well, because it's almost like when you're out in the sun, and you're laying there, you're like, I'm totally not getting any sun, and then the next day you're burnt. It's kind of what this feels like. It doesn't hurt, and then afterwards you're a little red, but it's like, oh, I don't know if it really did anything, and then like the next morning almost, I was like, oh yeah, I did do something, so just be careful. Okay, so I'm not going to do my whole face because I just did it a couple nights ago, and I really recommend you only doing this once a week. You can work yourself up to like 2 times a week, but don't start with that for sure. So you want to start with the finest granule, and the biggest thing is that you want to make sure your skin is held very tight. And I would say my skin's fairly tight the way it is, but if you have more maturing skin, or you have some like sagginess right here from weight loss or whatnot, you want to definitely make sure you hold it really, really tight, because if you have any sort of loose skin at all, it kind of catches, because this has such a suction vacuum effect on it that it will give you like a little burn almost, or scrape scratch. um, it definitely, you don't want it to hover at all. So when you're doing it, it's almost kind of hard to move it because it's suctioning. It's like a vacuum. So it like sucks your skin up. You want to be like just hold it there, but don't just hold it there for any prolonged period of time. You need to keep it moving. Keep it moving along. I like to start down here and go up, and then you just keep in a steady line going all the way up like this. Stay away from your eyes, although I have little like melia here, like whiteheads, mostly just from product buildup that I like to get, but you can't get too close. But you can get some of your, your fine lines around here. But yeah, so just drew one little around there on the sides, and then I just do swift movements like this on my forehead. I have really deep frown lines on my forehead, so I try to do that. And my skin is a little bit thicker and tougher on my forehead, so I can even go a little slower and let it get it a little bit better on my forehead. But definitely, around here needs to be fast because I can't let it hover too long, otherwise it's going to get bad. And then definitely around your this area, you want to pull tight any way that I usually just kind of go like this. Oh, you can go like that. And put it down like this. And then your nose, I just go on the sides here, down, and then if you really want to get in there, you could go over like this. But I'll just show you like a small little section how it works here. You probably can't see super good, but normally that doesn't happen. It's not plugging in right now. So this one, hold it tight and just kidding. Just kidding. But if you can kind of see how it does suction it. So you can kind of see how it really does suction it up, and it's kind of hard to keep it, getting it to go moving. But you can't let it hover right where it sucks, otherwise you're going to get like a big red mark right there, and it's going to remove too much skin. So keep it moving all the way up, but I don't think I'm really going to do any more than that because I've already done it a couple days ago. But I'll show you the nose because that's kind of tricky too. That's really it. I don't know if you can see. Probably not. But you can actually, while you're doing it, you actually can see the lines. It causes like a red line where it goes. So it's very easy to see like where you went and to keep, not go over the same area twice. So once you've done it several times, you build yourself up to it. You can go over your whole face once, and then if you can take it, go over it again the second time. But definitely ease yourself into that. With any exfoliation, you want to definitely start slow and work your way up. But if any of you aren't familiar with personal or like with microdermabrasion or any kind of why you would exfoliate, the biggest reason why I do it is just because I have discoloration in my face. I have some mild sunspots, some red marks from old like breakouts, just kind of rough, uneven skin, large pores in my T-zone. So all those things will help to just kind of help remove some of that discoloration, help exfoliate all that off. The biggest thing for like if you have any scars or anything like that, what it does is it kind of just takes off all that dead skin, that extra thick skin around your scars, and then your collagen is going to help. Once you have that all kind of stripped off your skin, your collagen kind of helps come in and repair that all together, and then it creates a more even skin tone, so it's not bumpy and big pores and rough looking, hopefully, if that makes sense. And then your fine lines as well, it's just going to kind of slowly buffer that extra built up skin around the lines down to kind of, again, even it out where you won't see the fine lines quite as much. Now, is it really going to do anything for these deep frown lines? Not so much.